Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, مساء الخير وأهلا وسهلا فيكم. Please rise for the national anthem of the United Arab Emirates. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's absolutely an honor to be before you this evening with you. I am May Sayed Ali, and I'm delighted to be your host tonight. On behalf of Marjan, I would like to welcome you all this evening at Al Hamra International Exhibition and Convention Center, along with everyone joining us online tonight as we witness the launch of Marjan Beach. It's absolutely a beautiful, vibrant community and defining milestone in Ras Al Khaimah's growth. Tonight, we celebrate not only the unveiling of a new destination, but also we celebrate an inspiring new chapter in Ras Al Khaimah. Ladies and gentlemen, Ras Al Khaimah's journey is becoming a world-class hub for living, for investment, and for leisure. In line with this vision, we are thrilled to introduce a groundbreaking digital tool, an advanced platform that harnesses technology. It brings Marjan's scale and vision to life. It's back on the sides, you can see on the right and the left. This innovative experience is designed not only for Marjan and our development partners, but also for anyone that wishes to explore in a very dynamic detail the breadth and the future impact of our developments across the Emirate. This evening marks a milestone in our journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Marjan Beach is more than a shoreline development. It's a complete future-ready lifestyle community shaped by the sea and the desert of Ras Al Khaimah. It's absolutely a moment to be proud of. And now, to officially open this evening, it's my absolute pleasure and honor بشرفني إن أدعو يتفضل معنا the Chief Executive Officer of Marjan. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Abdullah Al Abdouli.
Thank you, Maya.
Thank you.
Thank you. Distinguished guests, visionary partners, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we stand at the dawn of a new era for Ras Al Khaimah. With pride and purpose, I welcome you all to Marjan Beach, a transformational waterfront destination that will reshape our Emirates horizon and integrated living across the region. Marjan Beach is not just a development. It's a bold statement of ambition. It's spread across 85 million square feet of land area. It's where innovation meets the opportunity, where the lifestyle is happening here in Ras Al Khaimah. It's a place that we are all proud to be associated with. Upon the completion of this master plan, Marjan Beach will welcome 12,000 hotel keys to host global visitors across the world, 22,000 residences for families and individuals, and we are expecting around 74,000 of residents to be as a population for this destination itself. It will have a capacity of around 32,000 workforce. And we are expecting across all these hotels to welcome around 180,000 visitors across the world. This area will be home for everyone. What I shared is just more than numbers, more than figures. This area is going to be the heartbeat of the new Ras Al Khaimah, a city that we built on innovation and sustainability as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Marjan Beach is a promise that Ras Al Khaimah will continue to rise as an innovation, investment, and tourism hub. Marjan Beach will not be just only a place. It's an opportunity to be part of the whole future of Ras Al Khaimah, to invest in growth, to live in vibrancy, and to shape a legacy for one of the most strategic coastlines in the world. Let me say, the future has a new shoreline. It is called Marjan Beach. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Abdullah, for your inspiring words as usual. You know, I've been seeing Mr. Abdullah for several years, and what happens and what makes your speeches very remarkable is how often your vision of the future comes true, and even beyond expectations. Each discussion that we had, it came alive, just like Marjan Beach. So thank you once again. Thank you. It's absolutely a pleasure and honor to be here tonight. Tonight's launch of Marjan Beach is not just another milestone, but a legacy in the making, one built on innovation, community, and sustainability. And now we present a short AI-generated video that will immerse you into an experience of Marjan Beach, capturing the spirit, capturing the ambition, and the visionary essence of this remarkable development, as if you are truly walking its vibrant shores. Enjoy the video.
Sound. It carries memories. It carries feelings. It tells us where we are and who we are with. It's calm, finding you. It's joy, spilling without asking. It's life, choosing to stay. It adds rhythm to our everyday lives. turns a place into a home. This is not just noise. This is the sound of belonging for life.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you have just witnessed is more than a video. It's a glimpse into the future of Marjan Beach. Through the lens of AI, we brought out vision to life, letting you experience the energy, the ambition, and the transformative spirit of this extraordinary community. So you can just feel it when you live there. Imagine just walking these vibrant streets, enjoying the outdoor with shade pedestrian walkways with implementation of heat reduction technology. So the feeling of the pulse and destination designed to inspire, all made possible through the innovation and vision that define Marjan. Marjan Beach is not only a place to live, to invest, or to explore. It's a testament to the bold, forward-thinking future of Ras Al Khaimah. Ladies and gentlemen, and now please welcome to the stage Mr. Tariq Basharat, Chief Strategy and Business Development Officer in Marjan. He will share the insights, the DNA of the implementation plan and development strategy behind Marjan Beach. So Mr. Tariq, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much. Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. What an outstanding turnout. Thank you for joining us here this evening. I wanted to take you through what our thought process was approximately 2 years ago when we sat down and put together the design brief for Marjan Beach and what the goals were that we were trying to achieve. And very boring slide, but I think very important because it touches each of our stakeholders. And when I mean stakeholders, it's investment partners, developers, end unit purchasers, retail partners, tourists, visitors. We wanted something that would encompass and reach everyone in all of these different aspects. So the first thing we wanted to do is to continue with our USP in Ras Al Khaimah and on Marjan Island, which we all know is sun and sand, vacation. I'm talking obviously from a tourism perspective and not all of our USPs. We also wanted to capitalize on Al Marjan Island, on its successes. This was something that was very important to us. You may have heard about our famous integrated resort that's set to open in 2027. So we also wanted to incorporate that into our plans. We wanted to prioritize ESG as well. I'm going to let Graham dive into that one, who's going to be up in a minute. And we also wanted to meet the growing demand of the emirate, where there is a massive shortage across all asset classes. We'll talk about that in a minute. Meanwhile, we wanted to create balanced communities. We didn't want to overdo it in terms of FAR or other requirements that would make it the optimal place to live. And of course, we wanted to introduce concepts not currently available in Ras Al Khaimah. So I'm just going to spend a few minutes on each. Here is the master plan, just to kind of introduce it to you. And when we refer to Marjan Beach, we're referring to the entire area in white. It's not just the beach side. So this to us is Marjan Beach. And you can see a few things in this plan that we're working on today. One is the extension of the beach, getting closer to Al Marjan Island, and also the incorporation of new infrastructure, new roads, and a new bridge, which at the time, maybe it wasn't something at the top of our mind, but to bring in this Marjan Beach and to bring in this coastal area, bring it closer to Marjan Island, we thought that we would create tremendous value for all of our partners, all of our development partners, many of which who are here today. So those are two very important things. On ESG, in our design guidelines, we've put together a set of regulations that will be for the benefit of everyone, whether it's building materials or shading, heights, setbacks. I know a lot of you are hoping to participate with us in Marjan Beach, and we're all looking forward to it, but there is criteria there. A lot of the vertical structures that you see will be something that we may be developing together. Again, this is something that I would like, and Graham will touch on. You can also pick up how much green space there is. Approximately 30% of the master plan is green space. So again, we wanted to focus on community building. When we talk about growing the Emirate and meeting our demand, this is a summary that was based on a study that we did with EY that we did a few years ago, and now we'll be reapproaching, which outlines all of the gaps in the market as we see them. And as Abdullah mentioned, there's 22,000 units coming. We actually believe we need a number of about 45,000 over the next several years, and then to grow from there. The same in hospitality. There's several thousand that are still required, and the list goes on with office and retail as well. When we say balanced communities, you'll see that the FAR is actually not very dense. A 2.11 FAR, for those of you who are deep in the business, you'll realize is not something that is very, very dense, and we feel is quite balanced between all of the different types of asset classes. So it includes residential and retail, office, hotel, education. There's a tech flex zone as well, community facilities as well. And you can see them illustrated here, where we emphasize also on public beach and incorporation of retail and public spaces with a public beach. We'll get into that in a little bit more, but where you see here on the top, you'll see that these are public spaces that may have not to the level that has not necessarily been done before in the UAE and other Emirates, in the sense that we're talking about full shopping retail experience on the beach with beach clubs, with a promenade, something that you may witness in other countries and cities. And then this is just and you can see this, hopefully you'll be able to do the tour. You'll see this in this slide, how we're incorporating the beach life in this particular image. So this is my last slide, but really the emphasis is, let's curate the best experience on the beach. So on the right side, we're seeing more private, luxury, brands. On the left side, you'll see more public spaces, promenades, shopping, walking, all divided on the left and right side of the bridge. Once we secure those and we work on partnerships and bring the best brands to the market, it'll create the best experience and have that value come down through the entire beach district. That's the plan. So I think, and I'm hoping in the next month to 2 months, 3 months, definitely by the end of the year, you'll see some further announcements with very distinguished developers and guests here tonight that will help us bring that vision forward. Okay.
Thank you so much, Tariq, for sharing the depth of Marjan's master plan, a strategy that doesn't just build spaces, but creates communities, curates world-class beachfronts, and of course, hospitality, and embrace ESG principles at its core. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to be inspired as we bring you another captivating video, Meet the Makers. We'll be hearing from Mark Eardley. He is the Cities and Urban Design Practice Leader at Gensler. Gensler is acting as the brilliant mind behind these visionary sketches. This video takes you behind the scenes, showing how the ideas of forward-thinking leadership are transformed into concrete plans ready for implementation and execution, bringing Marjan's extraordinary vision to life. Enjoy the video.
Hi everyone, this is Mark Eardley at Gensler here in Washington, D.C. I wish I was there celebrating with you for this really momentous occasion. We've been there since kind of day one. We first started looking at Sector 6, trying to understand the implications of fast-moving urbanization, particularly around the emergence of the wind resort. And from that, we established really key themes that permeate everything that we've done since then around ecology, livability, identity, and connections. But we quickly zeroed in on a really great opportunity across from Marjan Island to really create a true world-class beach community, a vibrant place to live, to visit, to shop, to be entertained, to explore. And in contrast to Marjan Island, which is this amazing procession of hotels and apartments, this is a more compact, walkable community that at its core has an amazing beach that's shared in public by all, that has this incredible park that interconnects the various neighborhoods that make up its DNA. These neighborhoods could be quite vibrant, it could be upscale, could be more community oriented. And also the streets themselves, we want to move away from a paradigm of streets for cars to streets for people. Walkable, vibrant. We also are paying a lot of attention to the establishment of really important anchors that's going to bring the entire community to life, whether it's establishment of botanical gardens or places for music, places for gathering, places for shopping. We looked at community requirements. We looked at supporting Requis and TextFlex through a unique program of creative offices and showrooms and light manufacturing. Critical to all of that is thermal comfort. We spent quite a bit of time looking at solar orientation and wind to ensure that we're creating cool microclimates, and through that process established a refuge node concept that most of you can see is under construction currently on Marjan Island, which we believe will become a model for refuge and cooling throughout the Emirate. Through the work on our ongoing work on guidelines for both the public realm and plots, we're ensuring that the quality of the vision can be maintained over time. We wanted to thank the incredible opportunity to work on this project, particularly with amazing visionary partners in Marjan and the RAC leadership in the municipality. It's been a real honor to be part of this, and lastly, enjoy the celebration, and I'll see everyone soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we try to draw the picture as much as possible, but when you see it out live very soon, you will realize that event's going to be exceeding our expectation. So I have to say thank you to Gensler and Mark for showing us how bold ideas are translated into reality, ideas that are now shaping the future of Marjan Beach. And now it's time for a performance that embodies creativity and elegance. It's artistic display inspired by the waves of the sea, embracing the sands of Ras Al Khaimah, just as Marjan Beach is shaped by the harmony between the land and the water. Please enjoy the show. Fabric Spectacular, please. The stage is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy this beautiful show? Did you enjoy it? It's incredible display of artistry and movement, and like just you saw, the flowing fabric perfectly captured the waves of the Arabian Gulf, bringing the spirit and the energy of Marjan Beach to life right here before our eyes. Okay, now this is the very exciting moment. I'd like to welcome to the stage Mr. Abdullah Al Abdouli, CEO of Marjan, and Mr. Graham Hallett, Chief Development Officer of Marjan, for the official unveiling of Marjan Beach. It's my honor that they welcome you on the stage to lead us into this historic unveiling. So please welcome them on stage.
Thank you, May, again. So we are starting right now this unveiling of the video of Marjan Beach. Joining me here on stage, Mr. Graham Hallett, Chief Development Officer at Marjan.
Where Ras Al Khaimah's sea and desert meet, Marjan Beach sets a new benchmark for waterfront living. Spanning a 3-kilometer coastline, it is a complete destination of modern neighborhoods, vibrant open spaces, and cultural anchors. A continuous corniche, a rare public beach, and extensive green networks bring life to the outdoors year-round. Covering 85 million square feet, Marjan Beach will deliver 22,000 residential units, 12,000 hotel keys, and 3.5 million square feet of retail. Alongside schools, workplaces, and civic institutions. Anchoring the district are a convention center, a regional retail hub, and a botanical garden. Making it a center of culture and commerce, with more than 9 million square feet of parks and open spaces. From land to sea, from community to culture, Marjan Beach is designed to inspire and to define the next chapter of Ras Al Khaimah's growth.
So when we speak about Marjan Beach, it's the activities that we are creating in this master plan. It's the nodes that we are designing carefully. And if you noticed, all of the design is being toward livability in Ras Al Khaimah. Livability was key when we started looking at this master plan, and we designed all of these spaces based on livability. We want active commercial streets. We want green parks and corridors. We want to focus on outdoor comfort and livability around that outdoor comfort. And while doing that, we prioritize ecology. And that's how we maintain Ras Al Khaimah identity.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to stress that that was not a video that you were watching. That's something called digital twin. A digital twin is actually design brought to reality. So what you're seeing here are actual street widths, are actual sizes of parks, and our actual building masses. So this is authentic. We want to be authentic to you, to our investors, to people who live here, to people who work here, to people who visit here. And it is very, very important that we don't just promise a dream from a video, we actually do it from reality. We've worked with Gensler, as Tarek has mentioned, for the last 3 years, 2 years on this project. And we've established with the vision of His Highness Sheikh Saud, and indeed all of the leadership team, key identity factors that create not only Al Marjan Island or the beach district, but actually far and wide through Ras Al Khaimah. This master plan, you will see that the beach is 3 kilometers, but it's not 3 kilometers. We have integrated all of our partners around the Marjan beach. We have integrated Rakis, who are actually part of the engine that generates jobs, and we've created a tech flex zone. We've incorporated and stitched in our friends at Al Hamra and brought in community hamlets. So we've taken a long time to not only have Marjan Beach as the place to be, but we've also connected it to the surrounding areas. And that's not just the surrounding areas. Here on the screen you see the Wynn Boulevard. The Wynn Boulevard connects the integrated resort of Wynn through the beach district to the 311, to the 611, to Dubai and the other Emirates. We have just signed contracts of over 1 billion dirhams to create this, and it's happening now. We do apologize for the traffic mess. That will be over in 12 months. You will also note that the Wynn Boulevard is actually lowered. Very often you'll find in the UAE areas leveled, and then you have junctions and cars above ground. We've very much looked at bringing this community to be walkable, to be livable, and to be connected, but connected in such a way that it doesn't affect the human scale. So the main roads are either lower or a little bit higher, which allows the pathways and the greenery that you physically see here be connected to the whole community, but also not have the noise or the pollution, which the greenery helps, or in fact the visual of highways going through our community. What we also see coming up on the screen is what we've been talking about, which is ecology. We are really, really excited. Ras Al Khaimah, we believe, is our green emirate. What you see all around you here and on the way in, what you see in Al Marjan Island, we do not use 1 drop of water. All of our water that we use for greenery is regenerated. This greenery is real. This will happen. At minimum, it's 100 meters wide, and it's going to connect the whole community as a ring, which will introduce community spaces, food and beverage spaces, play spaces, and also integrate schools and education by actually putting the sports activities that they need into these spaces so that they can be integrated back into the community at nights and weekends. So there's a lot of thought here. With regards to the ecology, our whole stormwater system, and if we all experienced it a year or a year and a half ago with the rains, the world is changing. Along with Gensler, MT planners and specialists, we've looked at the whole network of reusing our stormwater, but also using these parks as an overflow. And by creating terrain that's not flat, that allows us to be resilient to perhaps future rainstorms, whilst also reusing it into the system. We also believe, we did think that at one stage we wanted to bring the sea into the land, but we honestly believe we can create greater value for our investors and the properties bordering those green spaces in the long run. So we have green spaces with added value of apartment and living and hotels, and we have a walkable beach frontage that can easily connect into it. This being the Wind Boulevard, we are also putting pedestrian-only bridges over our highways, so that again will be usable for our community. And going back to what Abdullah has mentioned, livability. Our driver for Marjan Beach, our driver for Ras Al Khaimah, is it's going to be a great place to live. It's going to be a great place to visit. It's also going to be a great place to shop. We are looking at outdoor cooling comfort. You'll see on the right-hand side here, we will have vegetation like that. We will have shading. We've actually orientated, if you see on my right over here, we've orientated all of the buildings to allow the prevailing wind that we're blessed with here to go through those buildings. And the building heights are different. Our investors are working with us with our design guidelines to have different building heights, which will give different pressures and will allow that air movement back on the street. So the livability is not only linked to connections, it's not only linked to community, it's not only linked to the beach, it's always also linked to education. And we do not intend in Ras Al Khaimah to have an education hub. We intend to bring education to our communities. These are 15-minute communities. We want people to live and study and walk or bicycle to school. And that's really important. So we have planned in 3 or 4 educational establishments linked into the greenery as well. So Ras Al Khaimah, we have the beach, we have the sea, we have the beach, we have the desert, and we have the mountains. And you can see that here. We actually intentionally created a pinnacle on this screen here for the bridge. That wasn't to narrow the bridge crossing. That was to ensure that the quality of water that you see here is to international standards in recirculation, tidal, wave generation. Indeed, when we have done this, it has improved that circulation. Once we come onto the beach, it's been extraordinarily exciting working with our colleagues up in Stephen Rock and Racknor in the quarries. The sand that we are creating today is the same grade and quality as Maldivian sand. It is a true beach destination with true tidal and wave action and a clear sea. We then come on to seeing the green network and the stitching in of the Alhambra community in the far right-hand corner and ensuring that we bring together all of the communities around us. So lastly, just looking at the whole of Marjan Beach, it's an incredible, exciting opportunity that we have started work on, that we've invested already billions of dirhams in the infrastructure, and it is authentic and real. We look forward to you joining us. Thank you very much.
So on behalf of Marjan, on behalf of the leadership of Ras Al Khaimah, we thank everyone for coming to this destination, for this event. And before I end my speech, I want to share some few insights. What you are seeing as Marjan over here is because of multiple reasons. We have a visionary leadership here in the Emirate of Ras Al Khaimah, led by His Highness Sheikh Saud bin Sagar Al Qasimi, member of the UAE Supreme Council, ruler of Ras Al Khaimah. We have a transparent legal framework that enable investors and developers to establish a base over here in Ras Al Khaimah. And we have a business-friendly environment that enable all of our partners to grow in this destination together. Thank you from Marjan, thank you from me personally for everyone who made it to this event, who take it from your valuable time and share with us the whole evening. I really appreciate you coming here to this destination, and welcome to Marjan Beach. Welcome to Ras Al Khaimah.
Thank you, Abdullah.
Thank you, mate.
شكرا كثير استاذ عبد الله. يعني انت على طول بتحكي من القلب، على طول واصل من القلب للقلب. I have to say this in Arabic. He always talks from the heart, his passion, how genuine. And I have to say, Mr. Graham, before going on stage, we were having a discussion. I'm like, how long you've been living in UAE? He's like, almost 20 years and almost a decade in Iraq. He's like, I'm like, do you like it? He's like, I love it. I love working here. I love what I'm doing because the leadership team are always here to support. The leadership team are always here to listen. Mr. Abdullah are always there to be with us, and he's all the way supportive. So thank you for this inspiring speech for all of us. I have to say also thank you to Mr. Graham. When you see it, it all comes together from the sea to the beach to the greenery. You know that Marjan Beach is truly a beautiful place to live. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to have your attention. All of us here, especially at the back. Can you hear me at the back? I can't hear you. Can you hear me at the back? Did you enjoy the presentations? Well, now we have a beautiful surprise. Other than on behalf of Marjan, I'd like to thank you also once again to each and every one of you for making the effort, for being with us tonight. Marjan Beach is more than a destination. It's a community, it's a vision, and the future of Ras Al Khaimah. And what better way to continue our celebration than under the open skies of this beautiful Emirates, Ras Al Khaimah, ladies and gentlemen. And now, listen carefully. I'd like to invite you all to go outdoor on your right side, this side, for a breathtaking drone show and fireworks celebrating Marjan Beach. So it's going to be an ambition, full of energy. Please enjoy it. Please, if you can stand up and get going to the right side to enjoy the drone show, the firework. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy it. Have a wonderful evening. And I'll be also following you to enjoy the show, the drone show, and the fireworks. Thank you once again. Did someone call me? Oh, my... Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way out to the amazing drone show and firework. You can go on your right side, outside. You can see people already moving in that direction. You really do not want to miss this beautiful opportunity to celebrate Marjan Beach. And myself, I'm on the way out now.